Welcome back, boys and girls. We were still talking about language of algebra. We have identified quite a few things, such as variables, coefficients, terms, constant terms, expressions, and so forth. So we are going just to do an activity here, just to make sure that we all are on the same page, okay? So I'm given different types of algebraic expressions, and of course, in each algebraic expressions, there are questions. For example, algebraic expression 1, they're asking me number of terms, the coefficient of y, whether the expression is monomial, binomial, trinomial, or polynomial. So we just have to remember the few terms that we have learned in the previous session, okay? Good. So I've got x plus 3y. First of all, how many terms do we have there? If you remember, terms are separated by addition and subtraction. So if I've got x plus 3y, therefore it means I've got how many terms? I've got two terms. If you knew the answer, well done to you. And what is the coefficient of y? A coefficient, it is a number, or a coefficient of a variable. It is a number or a variable that multiplies that particular variable. So in this case, I've got 3y. So meaning that a 3 was multiplied by y to give me 3y. So the coefficient of 3y will be 3. Okay, is the expression monomial, bi, tri, or poly? Depending on the number of terms, then you will know if whether it's monomial, bi, or tri. Remember, mono means 1, bi means 2, monomial means 1 term, binomial 2 terms, trinomial 3 terms, polynomial more than 3. So there are many. Okay, so this one, since we have got 2 terms, then it will fall under binomial. Well done to you. And number of terms, we have got x, y, z. We have got x, y, z. Note, between the x and the y and the z, there is no addition or there is no subtraction. Therefore, it is considered as one term. The coefficient of y. Where does x, y, z originate? Originate from x multiplied by y multiplied by z. So what is multiplying the y? The x and the z. So meaning that the coefficient of y will be xz. Well done to you. Is it a mono, bi, tri, poly? It is a mono because I have one term. Oh, I must write one here. Okay, and then I have got another expression here, which is p in bracket q plus y close bracket all divided by y. And they are asking me how many terms do I have. Alright, it looks a bit complicated, but really it is the simplest of them all. So, p in brackets q plus r. This fact alone, numbers inside the bracket or variables inside the bracket, the fact that they are enclosed inside the bracket means that they are considered as one term. And the fact that there is no addition and subtraction between the p and the q and the bracket, then it means it is still one term. Division. Why? The fact that there is a division line, not a subtraction or addition, it is also still considered as one term. So it means this is one term. And now what is the coefficient of y? Remember, a coefficient, it is either a number, coefficient of a variable is either a number or a variable that multiplies or divides that particular variable. So in this case, I've got the p in brackets q. This is q r dividing the y. So it means everything, it is considered as the coefficient. So my numerator there, it is my coefficient p in brackets q plus r. I hope it makes sense to you. Is it a mono? Yes, it's a mono. 1 means mono. Alright, I've got in brackets x plus 2y. Everything in brackets. In brackets, x plus 2y. Remember I said When numbers or variables are enclosed inside a bracket, then it means they are considered to be 1. It's like they are in a family, you know, bracket, put them in 1, so they are considered 1 term, simply because of the bracket. So it's 1 term. And what is the coefficient of y? The coefficient of y. So now we are going to look at the term that has got a 1, which the coefficient of y, it will be 2, because it is the 2 that multiplies the 1. Coefficient will be positive 2. We're taking it with its sign. It is a positive 2. Is it a mono, bi? We said 1, so it is considered as a mono. Well done to you. So I have got 4 minus 2y. How many terms do I have there? I've got a 4 separated. 4 and minus 2y are separated by negative there. Therefore, there are 2 terms. And then the coefficient of 2y, 4 minus 2y. The coefficient will be minus 2. Do not forget the sign. And because we said 2, then we'll go to by, because by means 2. I hope it makes sense, guys. I'm just going to do one last activity with you, just so that we are all on the same page. So we've got another expression here, which is 3x squared minus 4x plus 5. So a question might arise asking you, how many terms do we have there? We have got 3 terms, and they say name the expression. Then you will say the expression, it is a trinomial. And letter B, how many terms? Of course, we said 3. Another question that might arise, they will ask you, what is the coefficient of x? I want you to note that we have got x squared and we have got x. So when they say the coefficient of x, they are talking about the x, not the x squared, okay? So the coefficient of x squared, we are considering also the sign. The coefficient of x squared will be minus 4. And another question might be, what is the constant number? The constant number will be positive 5. My constant number will be positive 5. Well done to you. And they might even ask, what is the degree of the expression? When they are asking you what is the degree of the expression, they are basically asking you what is the highest exponent. So when you answer the question, because they are saying what is the degree of the expression, you will say it is the 2nd degree, because the highest exponent is 2. So it will be, it is the 2nd degree. Or you can just write it fully, 2nd degree. Should you have any more questions relating to the language of algebra, please do not be shy. You can hit me up on my Instagram page, which is Mama Maths, or you can also comment under the YouTube, like and subscribe. See you next time.